I had another dream last night. And so this one, I make it sure that I write down the images before I forget what was in my dream. In my dream, we were looking for a house. Now, me and my father and some of my siblings were inside. And then my father noticed that some of my friends were still not with us. They were outside. And then so, ang ginawa ko, sabi niya sa akin, puntahan ko daw at papasukin ko. And then I had a hard time finding the way going out of the house kasi ang daming mga pasilyo. So then some parts were still under renovation. And then I was able to find my way and was able to reach the door and then called out my friends to come in. And then we went inside. But the problem is, as we go inside, I got lost again. We got lost. We couldn't find our way going to where my papa was. Suddenly, we went through a passage. It's like a secret passage. And then, when we went inside, it's like a kitchen. And then, people were working, maybe repairing something. And the landowner was there. I was not aware that there are secret passages or that were not made known to us. So I felt like, ano ba ito? Parang something scary here. So I didn't feel good about it. There's a lot of questions inside. And so I told my friends, let's go out for a while. We've tried to find our ways and then ang hirap din na naman makalabas. Once we reached the door and got out of the house, outside the gate there are people looking at us and they told us, ano ginagawa ninyo dyan? Hindi nyo ba alam, mga aswang ang nakatira dyan? And then ako naman, natakot ako. And then so I was shouting and then calling out my dad and then yelling and telling them, magsilabas na kayo dyan kasi mga aswang ang nakatira dyan. Labas kayo dyan. And then I was yelling until I wake up. So my papa was there, my papa has passed away but he was there. Ano kaya yung image nun? My papa maybe people who are close to me. And then the landlord, and my feeling was there was this deception. So because the landlord didn't tell me that there was hidden passages going to the house. So I felt deceived. And then the crowds were spreading rumors, So maybe ito yung mga chismis around us. Now, ito ngayon yung images na nakita ko. The hidden passages could mean certain challenges in life which is unknown to us. Kasi future pa yun. So, unknown. And the landlord is the trickster in our life, And so, when something that is not good happening, I would usually panic. That's why I panic in the dream. But come to think of it, when I was looking for my way up to go out of the house, I was not scared. I got scared only when people started to tell me that there are monsters inside the house. May mga aswang daw. That's the time when I got scared and I panic. And so, ayun. I was thinking that there's nothing wrong with that trickster and then we could treat life and we have to be ready for the trickster in our life. And sometimes ourselves could also be a trickster too, Now, I was thinking that at first, my first interpretation of this is somebody was trying to trick me. So I felt deceived. But on the other hand, it could be the other way around. It could be I could be the trickster and maybe unconsciously I'm also trying to deceive some other people, Well, because this happened in the past. Like for example, how I was able to because it's survival di ba? I was able to trick my ex and be able to get rid of him in my life. And then I felt good after that. And then I feel I've saved myself. Now here, I was thinking that maybe the trickster is another unfavorable image of God. Yun yung naisip ko bandang huli. The trickster might be God, and God might be giving me some messages for me to get hold of myself and be responsible to my decisions. Because what I noticed is that in the past, I always blame to other people about my misfortunes. But actually, it was myself who make the decision, and then I let myself just float by the event. Pero pwede namang maiwasan kasi kung gusto kong iwasan, pero nagpadaloy lang ako. So kung magpadaloy ako, then I need to be responsible to all my decisions and own it, and not to blame it to other people. And if it happens, pasensya na lang. And then just consider it that it's God's will, and nevertheless, God didn't leave me. In the story of my dream, the trickster did not panic. Nagtaka lang siya, bakit ako tumakbo palabas? So I think the dream is trying to get me ready what to do in the future. Because I can find the shadow here. The shadow is my fear and my lack of faith. So what I need to do is to trust in myself and to trust God. But be careful also. Be careful of my surroundings. Be careful of mga marites, yung mga chismosa. So, wag magpadalos-dalos, wag magpadala